Now that we talked about all the preparation that goes to making the demos ready, we can talk about few points to keep in mind to while we are while we are in the review meeting. First one is to make the meeting safe. This is often referred to as the responsibility of the leaders, but I believe it's a shared responsibility between anybody, not only the leaders, but having this responsibility of helping each other feel safe, either if we are in a leadership position or not, is something that is gonna help the team bring the better in everybody. Remember that it's not easy to put ourselves out there. It might come easy to some of us to just go and show our work and talk about it and defend it or stuff like that, but not everybody is made the same way. So for some people, it's really hard to show what they build, and they will need some extra encouragement. But more than that, they will need to feel safe. They will need to need what is called psychological safety. The team need to work together to eliminate all the blame, all the finger pointing, all the thing that lead people to just hide. As we said earlier, the person who did the work will be better suited to show it, but I know a lot of people who have a hard time showing it, and they prefer just letting other people take credit for their work, or other people showing it, and they just take a step back and do nothing. There is also what we can say in the point number 4 in the part oh my god, in this section is the question of asking questions. We need engineers to show their work, to get feedback and ask questions about that feedback to make sure that their understanding is correct. And for that, people need to feel safe. Don't forget, the review process is an opportunity for learning more than anything. You need, after you show your work and you get feedback, you will know what you did well, what you did well, what you didn't do well, and you need to improve what you do well, so we can build the next version of the product or the software. Having said that, it doesn't serve anybody that if somebody made a mistake, either by presenting something that doesn't work or something that the client didn't need, that they will feel like they are ostracized or something. So make sure that there is a climate of psychological safety in the review process. That will help everybody to talk about what they built. Next is, this is something that I often say, is a lot of people try to present to the higher ranking member of the higher ranking member present. They often target somebody who either a manager or a director or somebody who is in a position of authority. And this happens a lot especially when we are not dealing with end customer, but we are just building something that other teams can build on, is that people are just gonna talk to the higher ranking member and let the team sort it out after that. But this is not always a good situation, since it is something that at that occasion of the review is the place to talk to the person who's going to be using that product and get their feedback on it, not talk to somebody who is going to be talking to that person, and just targeting that person is going to be used to might create some feedback loop and questions and answers that can help in building the next thing. Of course, this is not possible if the team you are talking to is just they just sent their manager that sent out the team. So you might be forced to try to just explain to that person and then get them to pass the message along. But I believe even in that situation, you can try to reason with them to send the person who is better suited to use that product or service in the future. As I said, when we're talking about the audience here, it's really important if the person is present to establish some eye contact, even speak to them by name to try to get them to get proper feedback about what you just built, and try to ask questions. Controlling the communication flow is really important in this kind of meeting. When we are talking about something that was built, it's not really hard to see the conversation devolve into some form of brainstorm, or even people start talking about stuff that is not even related to what was presented. It's just a question of somebody asking a question regarding something, another person say, hey, by the way, we should do it this way, and then the brainstorming starts. Once the brainstorming starts, the next thing you know, you lost valuable time doing something that can be done better in another context. So no matter who you are in this meeting, either you are just somebody who here to get the presentation, or you are presenting, or you are one of the leaders who are responsible of putting the thing together, make sure that there is a proper control of communication flow. Don't hesitate to say, okay, by the way, this is a subject that can be either taken offline, or a subject that can be better suited by tackling it in another meeting or something. So this is really important. The next one is something that I often find some team made the mistake of just don't ask enough questions. They expect one direction communication. They show, they get feedback, and they took note, or they even don't took note, and then they go back. And a few days later, they have to reach out again to the users to ask them, hey, by the way, we have an issue with this, or even sometimes worse yet, they ask for the same feedback that they already received. So the first thing should be to designate somebody who's not going to be presenting or nothing, and their job should just be taking note to make sure that the feedback you receive is not lost to the ether, but it's something that is well captured. The second is to ask questions to make sure that you understand exactly what the client is meaning when they say do this or do that, or it's better suited to be done this way or something like that. So this is two things that are really important. That's get me to my last point. I believe as a conclusion, to have a great presentation and get proper feedback, there is two rules that are really simple. I put them in reverse order here so that it's easy to remember. The first one is be prepared. As much preparation as you put into it, as much value as you're going to bring out of that activity. And the next one is always focus in value. Show value of the work to the right person. That's the end of my slide. Thank you so much for listening. Any questions?